Bengaluru-based famous astrologer B.V. Raman had Rahu in Revati Nakshatra. He is the man who invented his own Ainamsha, famously known as Raman Ainamsha. You will be surprised that his quest for finding the essence of astrology was so much that he spent long hours in experimenting various techniques on hundreds of horoscopes. Deep interest in the metaphysics, spirituality, and constant quest to learn more is a trademark of Rahu in Revati Nakshatra, men and women. Whenever Rahu is in Ashlesha, Jyeshta, or in Revati, the native does exceptionally well in psychoanalysis. Such a person becomes one of the best psychiatrists. Carl Jung was one such psychiatrist. His work has been influential in the fields of psychiatry, anthropology, archaeology, literature, philosophy, and psychology. Religious study is one of the most favorite subject of Rahu in Revati Nakshatra natives. Carl Jung conducted a research on a joint vision of human psychology with Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis. Later in life, Carl Jung, through his work on himself and his patients, realized that life has a spiritual purpose beyond material goals. Based on his study of Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, and other traditions, Jung believed that this journey of transformation, which he called individuation, is at the mystical heart of all religions. It is a journey to meet the self and at the same time to meet the divine. Rahu in Revati simply drives the native towards exploring the deeper, unseen, unknown aspects of human life. Such a Rahu helps the native to deal with his own darkness so that he can help others to deal with their darkness. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Rahu in Revati natives such as Carl Jung perfectly understands the science of chemistry when two like-minded people meet, interact, and collaborate. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. When two followers of heart come together and they meet by accident and their hearts melt, then the reaction has happened. They both are no more strangers. Love has happened. They have transformed into lovers. And the same when happens with evolved souls. When a man accidentally stumbles and comes face to face with a man of awareness, then the reaction happens. The man transforms into a disciple and the man of awareness becomes his master. Turning inwards, meditation, spiritual progress happens with ease when Rahu is in Revati Nakshatra. Always remember, you must go in quest of yourself, and you will find yourself again only in the simple and the forgotten things. Evolved souls with Rahu in Revati are much focused on expanding their level of awareness, consciousness. Enlightenment consists not merely in the seeing of the luminous shapes and visions, but in making the darkness visible. The latter procedure is more difficult and therefore unpopular. Rahu in the Revati native has the ability to understand the significance of emotional intelligence. In fact, Rahu in emotional zodiac signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces makes the person emotional fool, but Rahu in Ashlesha, Rahu in Jeshta, and Rahu in Revati uplifts the emotional nature of the native by making them realize the significance of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is your ability to recognize and understand emotions in yourself and others, and your ability to use this awareness to manage your behavior and relationships. Emotional intelligence allows us to respond instead of react. Always remember, when you react, you are giving away your power. When you respond, you are staying in control of yourself. Rahu in Mercury's Nakshatra compels the person to think, and so such a person is not quick to judge. Thinking is difficult, that's why most people judge. In an evolved meditative individual having Revati Rahu, there is never a conflict between thinking and feeling. Where wisdom is seen, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. Such a native is very clear about his feelings. He will never say to a woman, "I think I love you." If he is in love with a woman, then he will simply say, "I love you." Love is first felt when someone starts caring for you. When someone doesn't bug you or compel you to call or to talk, but someone who understands your priorities, and this understanding is the way of caring. Mohan always had a girlfriend who used to always compel him to talk on phone for hours and hours. And our poor Mohan was so much pissed off by this girl that suddenly there was no shine on his face. He became pale. That girl was such a pain, but he was totally trapped in her. He was screaming day and out, "God, get me out of the clutches of this girl." One day Mohan came to meet me. He looked different. He had lost his charm. The last time I had met him was some 6 months ago. And at that time he was such a happy lad, energetic bodybuilder. And now he looked the exact opposite, dull, frustrated. I asked Mohan what happened. Mohan said, "I am in deep trouble." I asked, "Is it some girl?" Mohan said, "How you came to know?" I said, "That is not important. Tell me what is the matter." Mohan said, "I am badly caught. She is making my life a hell, making me run behind her, making me take her calls, and literally abusing me when I don't attend her calls. I know it is my fault. I know I should not have got caught in such a girl's trap. But now tell me what to do." I said, "You have to do nothing. Bear her for a few months. After 4 months, you will be free. She will leave you." Mohan said, "I will then come back to you after 4 months. Wish me luck." After 4 months, Mohan came back. This time he was smiling. He looked fresh. He looked the way he used to look, fresh and energetic. I said, "So finally you have found your freedom." Mohan said, "Yes, you were right. She left me. I couldn't believe that this miracle would happen, but it has happened and I am thankful to you." I said, "Mohan, next time if you fall in the same trap, then don't ever meet me. Committing a mistake is fine, but committing the same mistake again and again is stupidity."